What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Arnold Telagaarta here, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be really different. It's a little darker than most of my videos because today we're gonna be talking about ghosts. Yes, ghosts. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know, the paranormal stuff kind of intrigues me a little bit. I'm always fascinated by it. You know, I like watching scary movies as long as I'm not alone and in little doses at a time. But you know, I do have a side of me where I am kind of like interested in that kind of stuff. Not so much where I want to experience it. I guess you can say that I'm just a little curious about the paranormal world. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't know. It just fascinates me. So growing up in Indonesia or Asia in general, like I feel like a lot of stuff always happens there. I don't know what it is. There's just more like ghost stories in Asia in general. Like there's more like legends and myths and tales. Now I'm not saying that everyone has to believe in it because I know there's a lot of skeptics out there, but I personally do because I've had some paranormal experiences in the past, unfortunately. But I just think the whole thing is really interesting because I feel like no one in this world has a 100% answer or explanation to the paranormal world. You know what I mean? Like everything is just based on research or educated guesses or just based on their own beliefs. So today in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the most famous ghosts, myths, tales, whatever you wanna call it, in Indonesia. So the first ghost that I wanna talk about is a ghost in Indonesia known as Kuntilanak. And I think that ghost is also famous in Malaysia as well. It's also known as Pontianak. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, I'm sorry about that. So basically the story of Kuntilanak is the spirit of women who died while they were pregnant. Now for those people who claim that they saw this ghost, they describe this female ghost with long black hair, white pale skin, red eyes, and a white long gown. Oof. Getting chills already. So they say this ghost for some reason likes to target men. Some people say that the reason why they target men is the fact that these spirits resent the fact that men never have to experience the whole birth process. So that could be it, but their intentions of targeting men is still debatable to this day. So it says here the ghost Kuntilanak kills her victims by digging into their stomach with their long sharp nails, and they eat the men's body organs. I know. So people say that Kuntilanak has a sound to her. They say that she has a really faint crying sound, and there's actually a way that you can tell if this spirit is close to you or if it's just around you. They say that if you hear a dog howling, apparently that's supposed to mean that that spirit is present, but if the dog is whining, that means that the spirit is approaching you or is already close to you. That is insane because, you know, they say that animals has a sixth sense that us humans don't have. They're very sensitive to spirits, energies, and ghosts. So yeah, definitely my biggest fear is hearing Junior randomly bark or whine in the middle of the night. I do not ever want to hear that. And they say Kuntilanak likes to disguise herself as this like beautiful woman to seduce men before showing them her true self. You know, she becomes this like pretty lady, entices them to come near them, and as soon as they're up close, she transforms into this scary evil spirit, and that's when she kills them. And according to the tale, the spirit of Kuntilanak resides in banana trees during the day. Now this is not the first time that I hear a ghost living in a banana tree. For some reason, I think that's pretty common in Asia. So yeah, that's a scary legend and myth, and I really hope that it's not true, because imagine a spirit of an angry woman. I mean, an angry woman in real life is already scary enough, but a dead angry woman? Okay, so the next tale that I'm gonna be talking to you guys about is more entertaining than scary. There's this tale of a ghost in Indonesia called TUYUL. Again, I'm sorry for the pronunciation, but it's spelled T-U-Y-U-L, but some people spell it out as T-O-Y-O-L. And this ghost is basically, in today's world, your own personal genie. So they claim that this ghost is brought to life by an Indonesian shaman using black magic, right? And this ghost is supposed to look like a little baby. They say that this ghost has a big head, small hands, and usually greenish skin. So the ghost might be eating a little too much kale, just a little bit. And they say that the behavior of this ghost is like animal-like. Actually, they say it's similar to the behavior of a monkey. So they say that the reason why this ghost is brought into this world by a shaman is because this ghost is supposed to be used as someone's personal gain. So basically this ghost is doing like a dirty deed for someone else, like a living person. They are known to commit theft. They're known to entering people's houses, just like petty theft, minor crimes and things like that. But sometimes they're also known to commit murder. So they say in Indonesia that if you know someone who randomly came up and got wealthy out of nowhere, there's gonna be talk that they have their own personal TUYUL to steal money for them or just do their like illegal activities. And here's another fascinating fact. They say that the spirit of TUYUL, when it's not being used, they say that they live inside of a jar or an urn. So again, it's like you're a freaking genie, am I right? Like a lamp, an urn, or a jar. That's, come on. And to me, this might be the most weirdest part of this whole story. They say that this ghost TUYUL can be passed from generation to generation in a family. Like, you know how some people have wills, or you know how some people have like a certain necklace that's like handed down from your grandpa to your dad to you. Apparently you can do that with the spirit. So yeah, I mean, who knows, like if you know a wealthy Indonesian family in Indonesia that's been rich from generation to generation, they might have this little ghost handy in their pocket. Alright, the last tale that I'm gonna be talking about today is a ghost called I'm sorry, I just don't like butchering pronunciations, but I know I'm gonna do it again. But it's spelled WEWEGOMBEL. And they claim that this spirit is kind of like grandma-like, and this ghost likes to kidnap children. But not in a way where it's harmful, but they kidnap kids who are neglected or abandoned by their parents, or they just have no place to live. So in a way, I guess kind of like a protector of children. And they say that if this ghost actually presents itself to children and scares them, it's kind of just like tough love, where the ghost's intention is only to scare them so they never wander off by themselves at night or around the dark. So basically keeping them from danger. And they say that if the spirit manifests itself, it would take the form of an old-looking woman with long, saggy boobs. But that's insane, right? Basically, this ghost kind of acts like as, you know, the children's like guardian angel, like protecting them and showing them tough love. Again, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's weird. It's weird. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video is way different from the stuff that I've been doing, but this is kind of interesting to me. So let me know if you guys like these type of videos. Let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll definitely do more. Now, my own personal thought to the tales that I just told you guys about, I personally don't believe in it. I just feel like it's a little too far out there for me. Even though I do believe in spirits, I just feel like, I don't know, it's just too much. Like, I mean, a genie, a grandma that likes to kidnap kids to protect them. Nah, I don't know. I personally don't believe in it, but who knows? Who knows? That's the thing. No one knows for sure. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. And don't forget to subscribe. I upload videos every single Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And until then, I'll see you next time. And cut.
Wake up in the morning, fresh next to my bay, feeling my reflection, man, crush Monday. Got my swag on, yeah, you know me. Snapping IGOOT day. Sun on my face, got me feeling so blessed. Rolling on my ride, summertime in a vest. No shirt on, tattoos on my chest. Been waiting all week, TGIF.